becoming a homeowner is getting harder and harder every year. So if you're somebody that's young in your 20s and 30s, or if you know somebody who's just starting in life, everything in this world has changed because the rules that used to apply in our parents' time and grandparents' time has drastically changed. Now everything is so expensive, and the inflation and the cost of living, and you have to work getting a good credit and savings if you can. And buying a car, it's something that's gonna depreciate, and buying something shiny and new just to show off your friends, that's gonna put something stable towards your future. So if you know somebody who's starting in their life at this time, you could advise them to start saving, because it's very important to own your own home or to get something stable in your future, because you don't want to be renting from other people all your life, especially when you're over 50, such as me. Because right now I am renting a place that I have nothing in common with the landlady, and we always have something that we have disagreement over, and that's becoming toxic, and it becomes something that's not living in harmony, and it's very becoming stressful, and you don't want to deal with that, because as you get older you have health problems and you want something more stable, and your own place would be the best. And it's now becoming harder to climb. It's like a steep hill, because you have to plan in advance. It's not like the old days, the man used to go to work and the wife used to stay home and do the house chores. So now you have to work harder, and any jobs you can get, you have to take advantage of that. And if you can start a business or if you have skills, you should do that. And it's a longer journey now, and plan in advance to get a house in the future. And you have to sacrifice a lot for your needs and stay focused, because your goal to get your own place eventually, you don't want to be my age in my 50s and still wondering where I'm gonna land next time, because I'm stopping everything I have to do, such as this week, just to move from this current place that I am in, because it wasn't a good fit, and the lady, she rented to me temporarily. So all those things, it's disruptive, and you don't want to be doing that in your 50s and 60s. As much as you can plan, and if something unexpected happens and something that you didn't plan happens, that's act of God. And if something really bad happens, that's something you have no control of. But if something you can plan in advance, you should start now. And discipline is not an option. You should have discipline starting now, because think of it, your future is in your own hands, and you should plan it now, because discipline gets you where you need to be. Because back in the day, like us, I'm in my 50s, I was born in the 70s. I always thought it was gonna be the same lifestyle such as my parents and grandparents, and now things, with the past few years, things change so fast, so quickly, and with the inflation and the cost of living went up so much, all that planning went down the drain. So you should plan it in the worst case scenario, and if that doesn't happen, at least you planned it, you did the right move. And also start at the earliest you can, because you don't know what's going to happen in 20 and 30 years, such as me. When I was in my 20s, I thought everything is going to fall into place, and everything is going to be like my parents' days. And you never think something, you go to the grocery store and you spend $20, you only get 3 items in your cart. $20 20 years ago used to buy you a whole week's groceries. So I never thought that was gonna be the case today. So you should always plan for the worst. And if the worst doesn't happen, at least you planned it and you won't regret it. So start early as much as you can, and the inflation is not gonna go away, and the cost of living is not gonna improve. And if it does, it's only gonna be minor. You won't even feel it that much because your salary is not gonna double, but the cost of living has doubled and tripled. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you because from my experience, now I'm in my 50s and I'm still moving around and I don't have a stable place because all of this that's been happening. And I wasn't really serious back in the day when I was in my 20s and 30s. I thought, when the time comes, then I'll act towards that. And now is the time, and now I haven't, done my due diligence because I always thought it's gonna be the same as my parents and grandparents' days, which is totally upside down and things that we didn't expect that's gonna happen now, and it's happening real quickly. So for people who have, family members that are young, and you have nieces or nephews, or you have children and now they're in their 20s and 30s, you should tell them, don't hop around from one place to another or from one job to another. Just be serious, work towards your credit score. Don't go buy expensive shiny things just to show off. The most important and most expensive things is owning a place, and it's very important in your older years because your health starts affecting your lifestyle, the way you live with other people. You have to tolerate a lot of things that you wouldn't tolerate if you had your own place. At least you have your own peace of mind, and that is from my experience. I hope this helped a lot of people and to their future. And let me know if this was helpful to your family and friends. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you were thinking the same thing about your parents' days, and now things change so much. You can always only do so much in this economy. And this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.